This every month, 1 billion users log into Facebook. 500 million users log in every day. And every time they do, technically, they're visiting North Carolina. The site has an enormous data center not far from Charlotte. Tonight, they do something they rarely do. They let us inside. NBC Charlotte's Jeremy Markovich shows us where Facebook lives.
This is a story about what happens when you post. This is a story about where the internet lives. And this is a story about how the front door of Facebook ended up in the hills of North Carolina. Every time you log on, every time you post a picture, no matter where you are in the world, that data, that snapshot, that password ends up here, inside this building in Forest City, an hour and a half west of Charlotte. It is huge, 350,000 square feet, or put it this way.
I'm about 50 yards away from the camera right here, and as you can see, this roof goes way back. In fact, it's a quarter-mile long. That's how big this place is.
Put simply, data centers run the internet. They store information, run programs, answer your questions. If you go to Google and ask, what's a data center? Google uses a data center to give you the answer. North Carolina is rife with these places. Google's got one in Lenore, Apple has one in Maiden, while Disney is reportedly building one in Kings Mountain. Facebook has Forest City.
This is where the internet is coming into the building. This is literally a series of tubes.
That is correct.
And Facebook has a guy named Kevin McCammon. Kevin keeps this place running.
Everything in the entire building comes in through here.
That's correct.
So don't cut this cable.
Don't cut this cable, okay. That's right.
What happens if I cut this cable?
Well, I guess both of us will go somewhere else.
Okay.
Today, Kevin's helping me figure out how Facebook works.
So when I log on to Facebook, I want to find out where that information goes.
Okay, well, follow me.
Anywhere you are, anywhere in the world, when you log in, your name and password pass through the servers on the right. Then, the servers on your left bring up your Facebook page.
So let's say I want to take a picture of this. Okay, now I've got my picture. Where does that go?
Okay, so you'll need to follow me again.
Yeah.
Your actual photo is actually stored on this side.
The picture that I'm going to upload to Facebook is right in here.
Right in there, yes.
So this is like the world's photo album right here.
All 1 billion users.
Everybody's photos are here.
Everybody's
photos
are
taken.
here.
Or right
yes.
back behind me over
right
here.
Behind you.
And the thing is, you can't point directly to one of these servers and say, that picture I just took, it's here. Everything you post to Facebook is backed up several times on different servers, so it could be here, or here, or here.
You just pulled out a server, so...
Did I break the internet?
No, you didn't.
How many of these would you say are in this building?
In this building, we're over 100,000 now.
And each one could run
yes.
an office. Wow.
And all of those servers generate a lot of heat. There are fans everywhere.
Yeah, this is windy.
The kind that make your hair flap.
The air's coming in from the outside, and it's coming in from the servers downstairs, and it's moving this way across to the air filters.
That's correct.
It's catching a lot of bugs right now, I noticed.
It is, yes it is. It's that time of the year.
If the air's too hot, they cool it down with misters. Now running all of this, the servers that hum, the fans that whir...
I feel like Marilyn Monroe here.
Takes a lot of electricity.
It's a very large amount.
Enough to power maybe 1,000 homes, says Kevin. If the power goes out, Facebook has tractor-trailer-sized diesel generators, 14 of them.
This is to ensure that Facebook is always available.
And so, why is Facebook here in Forest City? Well, the power is cheap, the incentives from North Carolina and Rutherford County are generous, and we're close to the East Coast. That's good for speed.
We really do not like users to wait at all.
In fact, Facebook is now so big, it's already building another data center, just like this one, right across from this one, to hold even more of your status updates, your pictures, and your comments. And so, this really isn't a story about a data center, it's a story about us.
These are baby pictures, people giving good news and bad news and saying they've been married and saying they got divorced. Everything that people are putting online now, it's here.
From an electronics technical standpoint, we know that data is being transferred because we see the light, and then we actually, we actually see the peaks when people are logging on and when they're loading photos and things like that. So it's a good feeling to see that activity going on.
Does it make you into a bit of a philosopher?
Oh, I don't know about that.